What we really learned on Hard Knocks was Aaron Rodgers means everything to the New York Jets season this year. All the acquisitions that they made, we didn't see enough of those guys on Hard Knocks. And I know it was episode 1, but we didn't see enough of those guys. We didn't see Brownlee and some of the younger guys. It was really Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, and Sauce Gardner. Those were the 3 guys in episode 1 that the cameras were following. And they're 3 really important pieces to the New York Jets' success this coming season. But I think when you look at guys like McDonald, like Johnson, and Carl Lawson, CJ Mosley, and even Allen, which we're hearing a lot of bright things about the undrafted safety that barely played last year because of injury, has a chance to win the starting job over Smash Amos. But none of that was spoken about in the first episode of Hard Knocks. And Robert Saleh, he's just amazed at Aaron Rodgers' ability. And we know what Aaron Rodgers is. We know he's a superstar quarterback. We know that he could still play. He still could be an elite quarterback in this league. I believe he's a top 5 quarterback going into the season. The question lies, does this offense grasp Nathaniel Hackett's positions and how he's going to run those plays week in and week out against all the top defenses in the league? When you look at Aaron Rodgers and you look at his personality, laid back, smiling, energetic. You heard Woods say it on episode 1 when they did have him in the camera. He said, everything that people say about Aaron is not true off the field. This guy is friendly. This guy is a great teammate. He's everything you want in a quarterback. For all the people out there that have attacked Aaron Rodgers year in and year out, he's a terrible teammate. He's the worst personality in the locker room. He is not a leader. He's not a guy that cares about the team. He cares about himself. He's all about the money. If he was all about the money, why did he take $35.5 million off his salary to help the Jets? Why did Aaron Rodgers decide to open up on Hard Knocks the way he has in episode 1? Because Aaron Rodgers didn't want to be on Hard Knocks. He did not want the cameras to follow him. But even in the first 3 minutes of the show, Aaron told the Hard Knocks cameras that you're going to get a lot of good stuff today. I promise you're going to get a lot of good stuff today. But a lot of people said he's not all about this. He's not all about the cameras in his face. He's not all about the fans. He's all about himself. That's why him and his family weren't speaking for years, because of his ex-girlfriends, and that he's a mean and he's a bad person on and off the field. And all that Hard Knocks showed you in episode 1 is that Aaron Rodgers is a good guy, good teammate. He's all about the team, not about himself. And that he built relationships in the offseason, learning the players, learning their strengths, learning their weaknesses, teaching them, going to lunch with some of the youngsters, explaining the play calls. The offensive line says nothing but great things about him, that he's friendly, he's open to speak to everybody. Why is everybody attacking this guy on and off the field? How many quarterbacks over the years, how many ex-teammates, Jermichael Finley and Greg Jennings, that's about it, that came out and threw Aaron Rodgers under the bus. And every single one of them that played with Aaron Rodgers said he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. As a matter of fact, some of them said that Brett Favre was an ass and Aaron Rodgers was more polite and more nice and was all about the team. But Brett Favre never got attacked. He was the one pulling down his pants and sending private pictures to people in the media when he was a Jet. Give me a break. Aaron Rodgers is a single guy. Brett Favre was married. And he has kids. He was doing that married. Adultery. Oh my God. But Brett Favre is a better quarterback. All the Packer fans saying that Brett Favre is a greater and more talented quarterback than Aaron Rodgers, which is a bunch of you-know-what. The Jets are resting their season on Aaron Rodgers. And if they don't start off strong or they don't get on a winning streak and they don't make the playoffs this year, Robert Saleh might be looking for a new job in the offseason. They had a little piece of Zach Wilson when they asked him a bunch of questions about how he started the 2 years and that he started off flat last year and he just never got settled in and that he took a step back this year. He wants to learn the offense. He understands where he is in his career. He believes still that he is the future quarterback of this franchise. And so does Robert Saleh. Only Zach Wilson will be able to prove himself in the next 2 to 3 years, as long as Aaron Rodgers wants to play, that he can do this and that he could be in the spotlight and he can take the New York media, because damn well showed last year that he couldn't. Aaron Rodgers has done plenty of media and press coverage for the Jets and at the Hall of Fame. He answered every single question with a smile, with some personality, and that's all you want from the Jets quarterback.